Hi everybody, it's me. I'm on the lavalier mic. I got some Lalafell feet. I hope everybody is doing so well. Good to see you on this wonderful Friday. I'm Lily. I stream here every Friday from 4 to 6 on YouTube and every Monday on Twitch from 4 to 6 as well. Do gaming stuff over there. Make sure my music volume isn't too crazy. We're going to be doing a couple of different things today. You guys know I like to bounce back and forth on different projects from time to time. Naturally, there's the text from mom that always comes as soon as I start streaming. Don't worry, guys, we're not going to have any interruptions this time. Today I have genuinely gotten almost completely done with Lily's puppet. You'll see we've got still maybe some shaping to do with the necklace, which I think I might end up doing over in the program. Hey, Typical Smile, happy Friday, good to see you always. Hey, Sleepyco! You can see we're working on you today, and I've actually got some full motion to show you in Enochi Creator once I get it brought over. Actually, why don't we go ahead and do that, because you're gonna have to see it anyway, and I'm about to start I'm gonna have to start working in the program, so we might as well go ahead and hook it up. Hadn't thought about that, so my bad. But I've got some work to do inside. I have a super secret project that, don't worry, won't be dominating my life or anything crazy like that, but we'll be working very slowly over time. I can't tell you a whole lot about it, except that I can tell you it's a pretty huge dream in the making for me. If it happens, it's gonna be crazy awesome. Everybody's gonna be really proud. It's nothing I haven't contributed to before, the likes of anyway, but you know, I think everybody's gonna have a lot of excitement about it once I finally get around to being able to reveal more, but this is something that we literally just started talking about this week, so I don't really have the ability to share a whole lot. This is our puppet rigged up in Enochi Creator. You can see I have actually only just gone in and redrawn the hands. I gave her, so we've got two hands now. We can still use the other ones. But I haven't quite learned how to swap sprites as the image moves, because it's not really a common practice, I don't think. I know it's doable and it's something I'm gonna learn, but since we're just doing a really basic like standing here pose that's gonna shift a little bit from right to left, we've got a little bit of motion, just enough to give her a little bit of an idle, and she's really not even gonna move that much within it, but we're starting out with a really basic puppet. I thought we'll just give her a little bit of motion. I'm gonna try to make her hands look a little more unified and not like floating at her sides quite so badly, but right now I think it looks good. I've redone a couple of these parts multiple times so far, and this is the first time I've really felt like, okay, we're getting somewhere. This is starting to feel pretty good. I had warped the shorts before this, and I didn't think it was really giving me what I wanted. So today I might. Oh, we got a foot sorting problem. 1 second. This work may end up being somewhat distracting, or I guess all enveloping is what I should say. Mainly because sorting is really tricky and confusing, and I can never remember which direction to put it. What's the other one set at? 1? Yeah, this is one thing that I'm gonna completely give away what a noob I am, because I've been having serious issues trying to figure out how to sort everything, so it ends up acting weird. Okay, so you can see she's sort of floating, and that's because I want her to do just an itty bitty little step to the left and an itty bitty little step to the right. And I don't even think you're going to be able to see this, but we want her to actually have motion that makes sense, and you'll be able to get the sense of her moving instead of just leaning. Although if I can't get it to look good and it looks better just like a little bit of a leg movement to push her body in that direction and keep the feet in one place, I'll do that. But I'm a newbie rigger and I'm a newbie animator and I don't really know what I'm doing. So while I do have sketches telling me like where I want things to end up, I'm kind of flying blind. So let's take a shot at getting some leg movement. I'm gonna start messing around here. So leg, flatten all of this. Not flatten, but what do you call it? Collapse. So right leg, right mesh group. I've got it here, and she comes over here. That's why I've got these extra keyframes set up. So that we can hopefully just rotate. So I'm gonna try it, and we're gonna see if it's gonna get me where I'm trying to go. And I want like the most gentle motion possible. Yeah. And I'll go in and squish the thigh ever so slightly so that it doesn't stick out of the shorts. And I'm not going to do it a lot because the shorts really should deform more. It's just that there's not a lot of space. I think I want to try and do... There you go. Just a little bitty. And I'll fix the shorts up here as well. See how it's like sticking off. Oh, that's too much. Hold on. The thing is, if you move too much of it and you haven't set it up to be all different parts, it's going to ruin the illusion. So let's check that out in motion. Yeah. It's a little bit of movement. If there's weird sorting issues, I will sort it out later. No pun intended. Right now it's a little tricky, so. Alright, let's do the same thing with the other leg. Yeah, see, not even all that much. Yeah, itty bitty little shuffles. Now let's squish. Just a little. And we don't even have to mess with the shorts this time, I don't think. See, this has got a little bit of motion, but it's not crazy. Also, yeah, her arm is really sticking out because I haven't worked on that either, so we'll do that next. Because her arms are going to sort of stick near the body. They have a little bit of free swinging motion. It gets pretty fun after a while, honestly, once you get comfortable with it and you really know what you're doing. Almost like play. Or I guess posing a ball-jointed doll is probably more accurate. So we're gonna move the whole... No, here's what we're gonna do. Since the sleeve pokes out, we're just gonna move the arm. Yeah. And then we're gonna do the same on this side. I don't know why I bent the arm so much. I am trying to master how to copy things over from side to side when you're obviously not using the exact same piece, you're using a flip of it. There's a way, and I'm practicing it. I know how to do it with the deforms, but I don't know, I think it's actually probably pretty basic, but some concepts, and I don't know if it's the ADHD, some concepts just go over my head until I finally do it correctly, and then it just clicks. We've got a little bit of a lean, a little sag. There we go. Wow, I have no idea. I've never disconnected before. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I don't know how that's going to impact the stream, but it looks like we're back to normal. We're all good, so I will continue on as if nothing weird happened. Let me go ahead and mesh the necklace. This is both gonna be really fun and really annoying. I think it just depends. Yeah, are we okay? Yeah, I think we're good. I don't think I'm supposed to do anything except just let it reconnect. So thank you guys. Sorry about that. We do have really bad weather, and I mean it's not storming right now, but the transformer did get blasted earlier. So if my internet is weak, sorry, I forgot to warn you in advance. If I get like dropped for a while, then you'll know what happened. Sorry about that. Okay. So we have this chain. I'm okay with that shadow going across there. And what we're gonna do is try to be extremely meticulous. That's not meticulous enough. Do double skills. Well, that's not right. That's not what that meant. Okay, hold on. 1.1, 1.2. I'm still learning. See, I want to get two borders. It's hard to explain it. I don't know I want... I've been trying to figure this out for a while. And by a while, I mean like a couple of months. Up the sampling rate. A little higher. Mass threshold. That doesn't do it. Less distance between vertexes. I mean, you'd think that when you zoom in, it would be real coherent. Not too coherent, but also could be worse. Okay, nothing's sticking out. That's still not enough, is it? Okay, it's still messy. Hold on. Maximum, bring that down. We'll do this in even 5. No, higher. Does a lower sampling rate help? Does anybody know what I'm doing? Okay, that looks a little bit better. Let's bring it down even more. Okay, yeah, that was it. It looks crazy, I know, but it's gonna need to bend a little bit, so we want to try and give it... And I'm just not meticulous enough. Like, bring all these in. I guess I might have to, though. That's okay. This is why we do the work. It looks good in the end if you put in the effort. Let's see. Just move these to align them a little bit better. See, like, the more surface area you give these to have the image come through on the texture, the better the illusion's gonna be when it bends. Although it doesn't have to bend all that much, so I don't have to be super obsessive about this. That looks good enough. Let me make sure okay, everything was fine. Do I want to tweak it default? Okay, thank you so much. If the audio keeps cutting out, I just can't seem to catch a break lately, you know? Let me move my microphone to the other side in case my fan is also blowing on me and cutting this mic out, because I'm using the lavalier. Because my regular one has been crapping out and I can't afford to buy another cable right now to test it, so... Sorry, forgive me moving mic around. So I think by default, this is gonna be fine as it is. Oh, this shadow doesn't stick with it either, huh? That's right. Okay, hold on. I have to also do the exact same thing with the mesh. I mean the shadow mesh. We'll just use the same settings. Oh, I didn't even turn on my visualizer again. There we go. I will eventually figure out how to put these things. Actually, I think I could put it on a mesh. What's it called? A mesh group. So let me try that. Add mesh group. Oh, circular dependency. Shush. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Oh. Let me put it on chain. No, wrong. I'm confusing the crap out of myself. Okay. Where did the shadow go? Ah, here we go. I don't get it. There you go. Left chain. Okay. Oh, it won't let me. I thought the whole point of mesh groups is so that you could warp them at the same time, but alright, we're learning as we go. Okay, so we'll just go to this one. I'll just bring it here. I can't see because of all the dots. No, I selected more than that. Why are you doing this to me? Am I making things worse? Probably. It's hard to tell because you can't see. Okay, there we go. Chain mid and chain with shadow can both go here. I'm supposed to like go under it. And this will go here, and I'll turn it a little bit. Turn them, right? A little. And then right chain also has to go through the whole rigmarole. Fun! What? I'll turn that off. Edit mesh. Do that thing. Looks good. I know this is a little sloppy, but I'm in that stage of learning where if I slow down too much, everything will suddenly become scary and confusing. Well, this one didn't do a great job. Like, why are you so sloppy? It's horrible. What a mess. Okay. Oh yeah, and if you hear a random sound like a CD drive trying to open and close, that's some fan inside my case apparently trying to die. Just having one of those months. Okay, so we moved over to this side. That shadow's gonna have to be fixed. That's not even coherent in the slightest. So we won't worry about this one either. I hope that doesn't, I mean, it's probably going to look ridiculous once I can actually see through these dots. It's the only tough part about working with small pieces is no, it's not moving naturally and the shoulder's sticking through too. I wanted it to swing as well, but I might have to add a middle keyframe for that, but I kind of planned to, so. Okay, let me reset it and then I'll just move the bottom part. Reset. Did it reset? Doesn't look like it reset. Remove. We just stupidly staring at things until they make sense. Okay. Yeah, if I get fed up trying to figure this out on stream, I'll just go back over to art. Had a feeling it might be a little bit tricky, but there's also probably going to be times where I'm flying through it and I'm not trying to puzzle something out. Okay. I don't want to transform it. I just want to bring that down like it's stretching, and that's it. And you go away. You're confusing me, Shadow. They both came back. There. And then the shoulder. I have to fix the shoulder. Or shoulder? Oh wow, yeah, that one's not even meshed yet. That doesn't seem as useful. Hold on. Oh, way too high sampling rate. Yeah, that's more interesting. I don't know what mask threshold means like at all. I do know what all these mean now. Maximum. There we go, good enough. But I'm just gonna tweak it ever so slightly so it doesn't bleed over. Okay. Okay. Did it shift sorting again? Okay, no it didn't. Alright, that's good. I have really bad short-term memory too, so I have to keep moving it. Oh, her arm is sticking out over there. Let's fix that too. Not left, upper, right. Looks good. Okay, necklace. Necklace is priority now. We don't need to mesh this because it's made of hard metal and it's not going to bend at all. I will be adding like sway and physics and stuff to this obviously, but at the moment, just want to get all the basic animations down. Hello! Nice to meet you. The Salmeda 7491. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I get bored by tutorials as well, and I did do a little bit of one, but A, it's been a minute, and B, I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest. Okay, this one looks fine when you get here, but then when you swap over here, the shadow gets all goofy. What if I copy the deform? Nope, wrong one, wrong one. Copy the deform. And then I come over here. Oh no, not you, not you, not you, not you. Copy the deform from this and here. Paste it. I think that worked. Okay, yeah, as long as it just has to match. There, it's almost like it's actually part of the same piece. Okay, we can do the same for the other side now. Copy it, and I don't know why it keeps doing that, where it selects pixels. Chain R. Always do better naming your stuff than I do, by the way, because you can't change some of it once it gets over here, and that can be a little bit frustrating. Alright, copy. It was acting like it didn't have a deform. Did it not? I thought I know I fixed it a little, but like, I thought I moved it in here. Whatever. Good enough. Alright, then we find the shadow. What is it? Just tweak it and then reset, paste. That didn't seem right. Didn't seem like it did it. Does it look correct? It does look correct, okay. Oh, except for on this side. Okay, hold on. Copy. Paste. Did what I did last time? Reset? Paste? I don't understand why it's not... Okay, whatever. Maybe it's just not exactly the same, so... We'll do it live! Good enough. I mean, I believe. I think so. I think the slight little... It doesn't need a lot of action. If you do too much, I think you can really make it look crappy. So I think subtle is better. Let me go ahead and add in the breathing animation as well. So this is gonna be... So the things that are going to move with breathing would be this whole section here. What happens if I... So we're gonna move, hold on, set it by basic default, exactly where it is. This will be the up. So I'm gonna move it up ever so slightly. I know I say that a lot. And then we're gonna scale it vertically just a little bit. Hold on. Like not a ton. And the moving up might be... Not you. Yeah, the necklace will move with it. That might be a little too much. Remove the shoulders as well. Hi, Rafa. Good that you finally made it. Just trying to do some basic animations, getting the difficult stuff out of the way first, or the big broad stroke stuff out of the way at least. Yeah, we're gonna do the torso as well, just a little bit. As soon as we find it. It won't look as weird when more pieces are moving. We will blow up the hips a little bit too, or the middle part, the tummy. Shoulders can go up a little bit. Right shoulder and left shoulder should both just go up ever a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Kind of lost track of it. 10 is a lot. Hold on. There. You don't need to go left to right. Oh, the lapel has to go with it. That's part of the problem. There we go. Okay, now I understand. I don't think the lapels have been meshed either, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll save, because I haven't saved in a while. Boom, good enough. Breathing. Set. Yeah, looks good. Alright, other side. Yeah! Now it's starting to actually seem sort of believable. It'll just be steady. I might have to fix that left lapel so it doesn't suck in so much. I was just trying to cover up that spot right there. Yeah, alright, necklace next. Too lazy to... I do have to make my brush smaller if I want to get anything done. Chain L, and then chain R. Just gotta connect these pieces. And then I have to fix the chin shadow here. Let me try that trick again. Hold on. Where did you go? Copy. Here. Reset. And then left one, same thing. Copy. Go to the chain shadow. I will definitely do this differently next time. Rafa asks, oh shoot, hold on, sorry, you guys were talking and asking some questions, so let me do those real quick. Hello Dylan, good to see you. Rafa asks, so interesting, the breathing thing, is everything like in sync or timeable at least? You can set it to have an automatic breathing that goes on a timer, so it'll go in and out. There's like a vector that goes, it just does math and it goes from like negative to positive, and so it'll just rotate through that cycle. And you have to tell it which dials to move around on that sort of timer. Does breathing look more natural if you pull more from below the breast than from upwards them, as in you're seeing more of the below and less of the above because the chest points to the sky a bit? I feel like that's something that's visible in games. Yeah, it is. You're right. I'm definitely going to be trying to make that the standard here. Right, we were trying to just make sure that this chain is correct, because let me check that. The chain is not moving. Okay, the left one matched it a little. The right one did not move, which means I may have accidentally just moved to the default position of it. Or I didn't move it at all. That's fine. Yeah, one more time. Okay, there we go. Shadow, why are you betraying me again? Alright, I can fix it. Copy. Ah, there we go, finally. It goes up too much on one side. Yeah, okay. Just one of those things. Thank you, Rafa. I appreciate you thinking that it's awesome. It's challenging. I definitely have to learn by doing and try and figure out where my weak spots are. So what you said was actually pretty accurate. When we move the bosoms down a little bit in a second, I'm gonna try and diminish the bottom half of them a bit. Okay. So we're gonna move everything down a couple of pixels. Not sideways. And then I'm just like, what? This is the tough thing, is I kind of probably should have just made this all one piece. But I made them separate because I thought it would add more movement, and now it's actually kind of challenging to get everything to move at the same time, so let's just see how it goes. Oh, hold on. This is another thing. Yeah, it's definitely moving sideways. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. No, we don't want this to actually move because that's the top shadow of the breast and it's looking weird when I do that. I need to pull the bottom down a little bit. Let me just try moving the top. That's very close. I do need to have some bust movement, but it doesn't have to be that extreme. So let's get in here, see if I can do this without hurting myself. It's gonna, I don't even know how you're gonna be able to tell. See, okay, there is actually some amount of shading I can move. Is that good enough? The lapels are doing some weird stuff, but I gotta move the band of the body part, the part that wraps around the body, the band of the dress, the top. My brain, not good today. Okay. We'll do it with this. We'll do it for the bottom direction first. So I think this actually could go down a little bit. Yeah, up a little bit. The way I end up holding my breath trying to do this stuff, like, makes me get dizzy. Fix the lapel and then maybe, I don't know. So we do this, and then she breathes. You see how she's still already, like, it's additive, so she can be in a weird position and still the breathing would... Hopefully it'll be smooth and consistent, and once I add the physics it'll be nice. Let me swap over and give you guys a little bit of a brief break at the 15-minute mark because we've got another hour to go. Let me give you a quick glance at Sai. So I'm not telling anybody anything about what I'm actually doing with this next thing I'm about to show you yet. Give me at least a couple of weeks, if not longer, because it's one of those things where, like, I'm working with a whole bunch of other people and we don't want to jinx it, and we literally just started talking about this, but I am definitely going to be the lead artist, so you're going to be seeing a lot of vampire art from me very soon. Some of it might actually seem like something you might be familiar with, like if you like to play role-playing games. I'm working on I wouldn't say super secret project, but right now we're just, I'm trying to be respectful of everybody else. We're still getting the team together. But I think it's going to be a really big deal. I'm really excited about it. It's not going to be an insane amount of work for me. I have worked on a project like this before, successfully. What else can I say? I've worked on a different project like this, and my art helped us fund the project really well. So I'm hoping that my participation will be useful to everybody. But yeah, like right now I'm still working on a sketch of this guy. I've got pieces out. I've been redoing his arm a couple of times. He's a vampire. He's wearing a leather vest. He's got kind of an anime mullet. and he's a bastard, and that's all I can say. But I think you guys will enjoy that whenever I finally get around to being able to announce it. It's something everybody will probably have fun with. I will definitely have a lot more work in this arena in the next coming year, because there's going to be multiple characters I have to draw key art for, so you'll be seeing them. I think I want to change this to a bandana for reasons I can't do like that, right? Anyway. Does he have earrings? He might. I'll have to check on that. Just put it there as a mental note. Anyway, yeah, super secret, but not also super secret. Just want to wait until I've got the go-ahead to talk about it. Because we're just forming a name together for this particular project. He's very hot. He's very hot, and so is his boyfriend. But that's all I can say. Okay, let me go back over to Lily. We probably want to go ahead and have some shadows for this, for the ladies. So let me give her some thigh shadows real fast. I'll see about merging those later. Oops, gotta learn how to not bonk the microphone. And find the leggies. I hope that this is not incredibly boring to everyone, but you guys know how it is. Okay. It's a right leg. Oh, wait, what did I just messed up a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. Oh, this is the hands. I'm in the wrong section. Finally found it. I'm gonna flip this. I know that sounds silly, but I am right-handed, so... How do I hide the shorties? Ah, whoop! She's wearing nude bodysuit, guys. That's the point. I'm always warning you guys. Alright. Shadows have to be painted in at the top. If you don't remember to paint the shadows in at the top, you're only going to have a tiny little sliver and you're not going to be able to do anything with it, and you're going to have to bring it all the way back in. What's wrong with silver earrings, Rafa? Oh, thank you! Nails are one of my specialties. I was always pretty fond of making sure they look good. Right. Bye, shadow! Alright. And I'll copy it over. Bring it to the other leg. That is also labeled right leg when it's not actually the right leg. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? I had a thigh shadow and I lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost it. I don't see it floating anywhere though, so you know what? There it is. Oh, I had it on the correct leg the whole time. What's going on? Ah! Have to flip it. Can you tell my brain has not started braining yet? Even at this time of day? Right. Whew, so much work just for 2 tiny lines. Don't worry, let's not get me in trouble. There was no reason to worry about decency because she's just wearing a nude bodysuit, so Just a little startling, but nothing to worry about. No nudity here. We're doing an adult fantasy character, and she's wearing a nude bodysuit under all these clothes while we get her all dressed up. Same principle behind me playing Zomboid and making sure I have a bikini on underneath at all times, because the bikini won't get dirty, and so I don't have to take it off, and so I don't accidentally flash the entire stream. Okay. Oh, Rivaldo, I'm sorry you got called in the middle of the day to go to work, but I'm glad that you can pop by. I had tentative plans that got ruined this week as well. Sleepy Go, we've flashed people quite a bit, but no worries, we've only flashed them with a nude bodysuit. She is very cute. Okay, I think... yeah, that's all I have to worry about over here on this side. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about her earrings just yet either, like I said. I've gotta draw them in, and I want to do all the head stuff first. I was just getting flustered because she's cute, obviously, says Rafa. Yeah, like I said, she is cute. She's a little cutie! The other Lily. Okay, so... lean. I am gonna have to figure out how to make that tail actually pop in, but, you know. Till then... let me try to do a thing with the sleeves. Of course they're not meshed yet. I feel like a lot more of those lines could be closer to the inside, you know? Like, what's this about? Don't you think, like, the inside of the item needs some lines? Like, come on now. I really gotta learn how to actually draw the meshes myself at some point. And if it's, obviously, if it's too much of a struggle, that would be what I needed to do, but so far, it's not, like, that big of a deal. Should we give her, like, a little bit of a swish. Nope, not by default. Whoops, I didn't realize I was still in the main keyframe. Okay, so maybe not at the top. Doesn't look like it moved at all. What did I do? There. Let's swing this in a little bit, right? I'm not good at animation. Did I point that out yet? So this is very trial and error. I don't like that. I wanted it to come in more. Yeah. I lost the sleeve again. You know what? We're just gonna go completely... See, it's a little bit blocky. But maybe not really that blocky from far away. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know if it's necessary. I've seen nothing and I'll remember less than nothing if I ever see you. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, I'm getting used to streaming. I'm gonna make all kinds of goofy, oopsie mistakes. It's better when they're not fatal for me. See, I didn't fill in the brown very well. You can tell. Yeah. Ooh, hold on, we'll fix that. This is maybe if I just bring this in a bit more. Boo! I don't like that either. Can we not do this to me today? It should be in more when she goes this way, and it should be out more when it goes that way. Ah, here we go. Yeah. This will be... It's just hard because of the mesh is all... In more. Yes. If I have to redo this, I will redo it, but I know that this is what is supposed to happen. Oh, it looks bad. Maybe it just looks ruffly, I don't know. Blech, it's like warping. I mean, it looks good there. I think I mostly don't like the default pose for it now. Let me see what I can do. It is the top of the hour, by the way, so this is my time to remind you that you can figure out all the stuff that I'm up to and everything that I've done lately that's interesting, and learn more about me and figure out how to support me by going to the website at the bottom right hand corner of my template here, which says peachylily.neocities.org. I try to update as often as I can. I have a lot of reasons to update soon, so be looking out for that. A little unorthodox to alter the default pose picture, but sometimes you decide that it looks better if you animate it a little bit, or use the tools inside the suite. Honestly, that's good. It needs to be not quite so squishy, but it's almost there. Just like, it gives a straight, yeah, it gives a nice straight line whenever you zoom out. And we'll just literally borrow the same settings on the other side, I guess. Do 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 do. Okay, I'll stop. Sleeve L. Edit mesh. And I say again, if the sleeve ends up just being weak sauce because of me doing a bad job with this meshing. No, you know what? Not even if. I'm pretty sure that once I've really gotten it down, I'm going to come back in here and actually remesh this stuff because it's not a big deal. It's really not. Okay. Can I copy the opposite one? Can I copy the right sleeve? Sleeve right, copy. So it has this deform on it, and the cage isn't exactly the same, theoretically. Move something so that it shows up. Paste, flip deform. Like, am I crazy or is that right? Okay, let me try that one again. Yes. Cool. Okay. One more time. Okay, now we just move the shadow. Oh man. Yeah, I did a terrible job with these. I knew I didn't need it that much, so I didn't do a good job. I'll fix those later. We do have bilateral symmetry. Does take some of the extra work out. Honestly, it's fine. It's adding an extra little bit of movement, which is excellent. That's really what we want. Yeah, the footsteps are still pretty good too. It's not like the worst thing ever. Imagine trying to sell yourself as a commission artist on a stream and being like, it's not the worst thing ever. Hey guys. Look what I did, it's not the worst thing ever. Alright. Just thinking. I guess that's... Let me zoom out and try it again. It feels like... It feels like this whole area should expand, and it's not. It does a little. I'll work on it later. Do I want to try and do physics, or do I want to just go ahead and think about... Yeah, I may have run into a stop sign as far as being able to make a ton of progress on this right this very moment, but I also do have the picture I was working on last week that I could pick back up. Could do some flats and inks and stuff. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and swap over just to keep things moving. Always gotta have some other stuff lined up just in case. Which is what I did. Let me grab this color. Oh yeah, that's newest bit of news. I'm probably moving back to using a pencil brush like this. It's a little subtle difference, but I think my era of the brushy pencils is getting a little bit shorter. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna still use it, but I've been really getting comfortable with it again, so. Let me put my OBS over on the other screen so I can see you guys. Hello there, Eva. Is it Eva or Ava? I didn't ask you. Gotta get a pronunciation guide so I say it correctly on stream. Oh, this is part of the background, my bad. Is that darker? Whatever, that's fine. See, I do like being able to brush and like sculpt lines, but I think it's actually robbed me of the need to take risks and be stylish, and it takes away the ability to really have like good varied line widths. I could make it happen, but I just think it's gonna be a lot easier if I go ahead and try to get back to the pencil brush. It doesn't mean I guess it does mean I'm doing line art, but like I'm just doing really clean sketches because I don't like doing things twice, and I was one of those people who always hated my line work. My sketches were so good and my line work sucked. And I kept seeing videos finally being like, or talking about like, you don't have to do line art. Because for the longest time, not doing line art meant line-less, meaning painting, meaning you had to be really, really good. But it actually turns out if you don't want to draw line art, like lines, just clean up your sketch. Just clean up your sketch. It's actually saves you a lot of time and it's fun. I used to think like, oh, you can't make it look good. You can't if you have it really, really small resolution to begin with, but you start big enough, yeah, you can absolutely clean it up. So. There we go. It's been a couple of days since I was on lines again. It takes a minute for it to come back. Too thick. Cool. And with this art style, I mean, this pencil, like, sketching and inking style, I do like that I can sort of build up and thicken and darken the lines where I really want to. Well, thickening doesn't look as good as just doing it right the first time with a real brush, but I do have days where I don't have the steadiness to consistently deliver a good clean line, and this is just nicer to have as an option. But I'm getting more comfortable. Hi, Lonely Rex. Good to see you. We are working on a commission for Rafa, his D&D character. Her name is Eva. I'm guessing because you just said it's hard to write how it's said, and I said Eva and Ava already, and you didn't say yes, so I'm gonna assume it's Eva until you tell me otherwise. Let me go ahead and get after this vial container thingy. See, I'm having one of those days today. Eva. Wait, Eva. Eva? Eva? That would be what batter would be, so Eva? Okay, her name's Eva. Like Evast. She's a very cool chick, either way. Strange name, but cool name. Eva? Is it Eva? Just lucky I'm not doing like a Wally and going Ida. Got her little medieval milk crates here. Milk jugs. I'm kidding, they're like apothecary thingies. Vials. Mysterious vials. Everybody's gotta have mysterious vials in D&D. All kinds of rivets. Gotta be careful here, I don't want to cause a tangent and make everybody think I'm cheating instead of just being a bad artist. In case you've been hearing all kinds of buzz about tangents this week, that's what would happen here if I wasn't careful. It's just a rookie mistake beginner artists make. You can, yeah, like seriously, I kid, but I don't mind waiting for a proper pronunciation guide. I would hate to hire somebody long term to do art for me and then have them consistently be mispronouncing my character's name unintentionally. Oh, by the way, I do have the new mix coming, by the way. I know I keep saying it. It's just the first version I had was K-pop, and I'm still gonna post that mix, but I'm gonna do it later on, maybe next. And then I had a mix that made sense, but after a couple of days I was like, I don't even want to listen to it, so I don't know why anybody else would. And it just kind of left me feeling like bleh, like I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to attach to that art. But I think I've got something decent. If people hate it, they hate it. It's fine. I just need to post something. So expect that ASAP. I've just been getting sidetracked by real life and talking about new project real briefly. And my game is still happening. In fact, I've got a lot of cool ideas. Webcomic is obviously still in the works. I've actually been doing a lot of world building and plotting on the side for that this week. So don't give up hope. I've actually got some cool ideas. 1, 2, 3. This side's up like this, and then that side's connected here, and that's got like little these, I guess. Sure, why not? I like drawing inanimate objects, but I'm not that good at it yet, necessarily. Leather is a whole different animal. Eba. 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 Yeah, I like it. Pretty. Not the way I say it. But pretty. Why am I like this? Never paying attention. Let's do a quick check, quick zoom out. Looking good, I think. Rafa asks if I'm on world building. Yes, I'm on world building. I'm trying to figure out what all the different hierarchies of corporate demons exist in Lily's world before I move to the next chapter, because that's been what's plaguing me, is like figuring out what all the bad guys in her, you know, corporate world look like. There's going to be a lot of inspiration taken from Disney's Toontown. Like, I think I'm literally going to have a guy with a TV for a head and maybe a guy with a big megaphone for a head or something crazy like that. It's going to be weird. But in a good way. Check out what's going on with my music. Okay, good. Good. Back to it. Gonna draw this leather belt before the end of the stream. This is so hard. I might have lucked into getting it sort of right, so that's fine. Nope. Just draw a circle. Just draw a circle. Just draw an actual circle. Why did I not practice this when I needed to? Good enough. What am I thinking? That's not big enough. Yeah, don't worry, you'll get to see. As soon as I have the script done, like I said, I've been working on the script, but I'm a little stuck. Literally, as soon as it's like, you know, very clearly what I want to execute, I will get it done very fast. The actual art, as detailed as it is, doesn't actually take as long as you would think because I get really, like, I get in the zone. And I like drawing backgrounds. Ah, yes, right. There's supposed to be like another leather thingy here. I don't know if other artists like just draw these things outright, but for me it's easier to draw it piece by piece and clip it into place, and I don't know. It's just how I roll. It's just how I do things. At least for now. Till I think of a better way. That's one down. Save in case the power goes out again, because it would really suck to lose 10 minutes of arting. It's only happened a couple of times before in my life because I'm obsessive at hitting Control S, but I have saved over stuff before. Oh, sounds like they're having a party outside. Whoa! Okay, so the button ended up disappearing. Good enough. I say good enough a lot, don't I? I guess that's good. Good habit? No. Just try not to beat myself up too much. Except for that was terrible. Rafa says, I've seen how Eba was a sketch and 2 hours later she was already on site. I believe you can draw quickly. Good. Yeah, it's, again, do I work slowly compared to other artists? Absolutely. Does that mean that the actual art is slow? No, I have to lock in, and sometimes locking in can take a matter of time. Once I do, though, shoo. Oh, that's her sleeve. Yeah. Yeah, her sleeve would be cut off right there, and then... Yeah, her leg comes down that way. Layering objects is hard. Right, belt across. Tangents. Still no. People got me so self-conscious about this stuff now. Like, tangents are really hard to avoid sometimes. Like, I'm gonna have to shrink this just to... That will work, though, actually. Kinda. Maybe squish it. Random update. I don't know if anybody saw. If you're in the Discord, you would have seen the Wednesday lunch hour movie time is done now. I got that out of my system. I want to have more movie times at different times that people might be able to have an easier time making it to. You know, all time zone attempts are good ones. But we'll see what we can do. My first attempt at doing one at a different time for, you know, just a random choice of day is going to be on my birthday. Which is gonna be visible to everybody in the... You know what day it is if you go in the Discord. I posted a notice in the main lounge thread. So you can learn all about it. But I think we're gonna... I already say what we were gonna do? I think we're just gonna watch stuff, like fun stuff. Like maybe we'll do movies, and I might try and make it like an all day, not all day, but like afternoon, evening thing. Yeah. But it should be a lot of fun. We're actually going to talk this time. We haven't been talking in the afternoon lunch thingy because it's just, I've been too tired at that time of day. I don't really want to... My brain hasn't started functioning yet, so... It's another reason why I moved my streams to 4 p.m. Do you have the funny birthday too? That's funny. Well, happy early birthday. How funny. No, that was so bad. Wow. No. Shomp, 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 shomp. Okay, hold on. That one goes way back, and this one looks a little bit thinner, and I don't love that. There you go. Let me finish up her straps, I guess you call them? Oh my gosh, they don't even match. They don't even match, girl. What are you doing? I like the squared off ones better, so I'll just copy. Ah, okay. It doesn't get to be funny for you. I'm glad you got what I was saying, though. That's wild, though. No, the funny thing is, every time I happen across, like, a true crime video, they always find bodies on my birthday. Every time. Yeah, this looks cruddy, but I just need better perspective. I also think I'm once again using 2 different colors of ink, so I gotta go through and fix that. Let me do that real fast. Paste, fill. Yeah, a little less red. Why does that look so bad? Why do you look so bad? Why do you look so bad? Not enough curvature? Is that what's going on? Yeah, there we go. Much better. Too straight it was. I'm excited about actually painting the character part of this one. What is unearthing? Is that the opposite of hoarding? This is terrible. I don't know what to do about this. Sometimes I can't picture it until I actually draw it out. Yeah, it looks stupid. Oh, I'm not even doing it on its own layer. I'm being really sloppy. Taking out of the earth. You dig a hole in your birthday? Is that what you're saying? You just go dig a hole? Oh, I did it again. I didn't even make a new layer. Alright, there we go. Nope, I don't know why I didn't pay attention to the lines that were already there. These are gonna be more understated. And it's time to actually paint, so won't worry about it too much for now. Yeah, that line is not in the right spot. Ah, why is it doing that? Oh, okay, gotcha, Rava. The true crime thing. Gotcha. Ooh, I hate this. I don't like those double dot thingies. This is still good. Finish the pants, then. I just want to say I really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging with me, because that's what the stream's about. I'm not trying to get a whole bunch of followers. I'm not trying to be a big deal. Just want to draw and not be by myself when I do it. I gotta do it anyway. Might as well not be alone. And it was hard to work up to that point. For the longest time I was just like, it's so much easier to just be alone and be lonely. We gotta do better, gang. Here, this is a long line, so I need to actually put a glove on for it. I'm not kidding. Hand is too squeaky and too sweaty. There we go. Just makes it easier for the hand to glide. I'm getting quiet in the last 20 minutes of the coloring process or drawing process, but I need to check her jewelry. So we've got some options here that I think I've got to try and scribble. See? Let me stare at these earrings for a moment. Square. They look like little watches. That's cute. Don't worry, I am still gonna fix her face, but that might not be something I want to do on stream. It's gonna take me a while, and I'm gonna draw a lot of goofy looking eyeballs before I get done. Okay, sketch. So these earrings are like draw box. I won't make them huge. Yeah, we will get there. Trying to get a feel for this design. Yeah, I'll make them smaller. So you'd be like here-ish. Some might be a little tilted. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty small. Like visually, but I'm gonna see if I can't make it look somewhat like this. So there's like a circle. Oh. Not Lily, we're not working on her right now. This is such a tiny canvas. I might have to break this down a little bit. Yeah, I don't like the tops of these either. This is all bad. Hold on. I'm gonna take the sketch out. I'll bring it down a little bit more. The hair is really throwing me off. Where is she at? Oh, there she is, okay. It's just such a tiny, tiny space to draw in pixel-wise. I'm gonna be kind of winging it. I'm gonna see if I can get them to look good despite being kind of tiny. Because like a good artist would just go, okay, I have to abbreviate this design a little bit and make it more simplified, but still get the idea across. So like, how, you know how there's like an oval in the center? Can bring in these gaps. And then like, not great at drawing jewels, but like, and then it has like reflections on the metal part. What's up? Here, I'm just playing now because we got 10 minutes till the end of the stream anyway, so actually just enjoying an experiment and seeing whether I could try and abstract this a little bit. Yeah, I don't love it, but that is basically how you would want to do it. Yeah, it looks ass. Actually, it doesn't look ass when you zoom out, but we can still do something different. I think they're cufflinks, actually. Yeah, I think they're cufflinks. I was thinking about why it was so hard to figure out how to line that top braiding of gold with the earlobe, but yeah. I don't know if you've ever tried to put a cufflink in your ear before, but it doesn't feel great. They did look a bit cufflinky, didn't they? Well, I really do like, they're like topaz or something, right? Yeah, find me some different earrings. Maybe something simple that will translate well to a small picture, but I mean, you know, it is yours. Like, it doesn't have to be simple earrings, but if I can manage to simplify them. Yeah, she's a bougie girl, I can tell, so we'll pause on the earring for now. Here. Put a big question mark? There we go. Now I will remember. Maybe she likes guess. Okay, we can at least get the necklace hashed in before we go. Wait, it wasn't. No, it's like on the chain. I want the liquify tool so bad that I might just mess around with Photoshop to deal with it. Or deal with Photoshop to mess around with it, my brain. See, this is another reason why I want to go ahead and swap to the big pencil soon, because in these tiny little details, a lot of stuff gets lost because of all the anti-aliasing that's going on. I can't draw. Sorry guys, you just found out on the stream live in front of everybody that I can't draw. I haven't done a lot of practice drawing topazes yet, or any kind of small gem. Yeah. All this fine detail. Yeah, that looks terrible. Why? Because the lines are so thick that I can't really give a good indication of three-dimensional space. They're so small. Is this when good artists would like use a smaller brush? Not be stubborn like me? I'm figuring it out though. It's gonna have like a... Yeah. That's actually not too shabby. So... Put the background back. And actually, we can start to get a good flat going. So let me... What do we want? Like a light pink? Yeah, we got enough time to flat this right before the end of stream. So we'll go ahead and do that. If you want to know if this is the fun part, yes. I used to hate flatting. I did everything I could to avoid it, but I also was working way faster back then, so I was having to flat pictures constantly, and it just, ugh, drove me crazy. But I like being present for it now because it makes me way more aware of what I'm going to be working with in the near future as I go through a picture. If you do it too sloppily, it can end up not really being all that useful to you because you don't end up utilizing it. Go ahead and mark off this section. And I can flat her head too, because I think her hair is fine. It's just the inside of the borders is where we gotta do some fixing, so. And even if not, reflatting doesn't take that long. As soon as we're done with the stream, I'm going to take the terrible blueberry wine out of the freezer that I have been working on for the last 2 months and try to choke down some of it. I realized after a month of struggling to get it to actually become wine that blueberries are very acidic, and I might have been picking something that wasn't ever going to be able to attain too high of an ABV. And it's also kind of weird tasting. Kind of tastes like a blueberry beer. But also my first full serious experiment other than just the kombucha I've been doing. So I'll tell you guys how it goes. I think I only managed about 6 or 7 ABV. It sucks because it burns a little, but it doesn't do much to you and it still tastes like booty, so kind of a fail. But also I mostly just wanted to see what would happen. My kombucha has been going super well. I've had a bunch of really good batches. Nothing's gotten messed up. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend. It is a lot of work to bottle it once it's ready, but the actual making and brewing process is so easy. Oh, by the way, I realized that a lot of my commissions from last year, not a lot, but like some of my commissions from last year didn't get posted on my Ko-Fi page because I got busy, and I also wanted people to have a chance to post their own commissions first, even though nobody's looking at my Ko-Fi page, but I'm gonna go ahead and add all of the rest that I missed as soon as I can. Because people have been looking at my Ko-Fi as a sort of portfolio, which is what it's there for. And I realized I need to update it a little bit more. It tastes like booty, so kind of a fail. I mean, that's not what it was supposed to taste like. But, what was I saying? I already forgot what I was talking about. Could not have been that important, you guys. Can I finish in 2 minutes? Can I finish her hair in 2 minutes? I don't think I can without cheating. Can I cheat? No. It's not gonna let me. I'm not gonna be able to do it quickly enough. I don't want to mess it up either, so I'll go slowly. Oh yeah, Ko-Fi. Portfolio. That's right, I was gonna say, people keep asking me if I have an Instagram, and I totally get it. I would expect me to have an Instagram too. It's hard to explain. I found a way that works for me, and when I used to post my art on social media, I ended up dealing more with DMCA takedown notices, having to go after people for stealing my stuff, for, you know, like, tracing was common enough that I was just like, whatever, I don't care. But I had people, like, literally reposting my stuff. It seems like, no, like, the more I would go to these sites like DeviantArt and Instagram and, you know, Reddit and wherever else, like, the more my stuff was appearing in not mine, and it was just like, it wasn't worth it. So I started working purely by word of mouth, and I honestly, this is just how I prefer things. It works for me. I don't have to deal with posting in 2 separate places. I don't have a social media manager, so if I was going to post on Insta, that means I'm not posting on Ko-Fi, and I have Ko-Fi supporters that expect me to post, and I like posting on Ko-Fi. So yeah, someday, sure, if it's possible for me to get on the social media sites and post my art there as well for more exposure, quote unquote, whatever that's worth to me right now, then yeah, I'll do it. But right now, more exposure, not really what I want or need. I have all the work that I desire at the moment with the people that I desire to work with, and to chase numbers on some social media site and try and compete with millions of other people doing the exact same thing as me when I can just stay in my lane, it just doesn't sound fun. So, like, I understand people asking me for other portfolios, but for now, my website, which I'm also trying very hard to maintain, takes precedent before me posting on some icky meta website where they're gonna steal my data and steal the data of people looking at my art and steal my art, and other people will steal my art. It's just bleh. Big ol' ick fest. Alright guys, we're at the 6 o'clock mark, so I guess that means it's time for me to go ahead and wrap the stream. I had a lot of fun. Thought we had some technical difficulties, but you know, I'm learning to roll with the punches and just go with it and just do my best, because I know you guys don't want to see me sit here and stress. But I really appreciate you guys so much. You know that 1 view is enough. I know I always say it. Hopefully you don't get sick of me saying it. I just super appreciate you all, and I love the opportunity to come on here and draw and have my friends be with me, so thank you very much for that. I will be back on Monday over on Twitch for probably more Project Zomboid. Got a lot of other cool options on the table for future gaming streams, but we're still really enjoying Zomboid. Please join my community if you haven't, and just know that somebody loves you, and if they don't, I probably would. I'll see you guys later. Please take care, and let me know in the comments what you think the next mix should be. Alright guys, bye, be well, be safe, mwah.